Delox box is a device that releases hydrogen peroxide vapor from Delox patented formulation, Delox HP. Delox HP is a solid formulation that entraps hydrogen peroxide and then releases the hydrogen peroxide in vapor form by simply heating it up to 80 degrees Celsius. The Delox box fits easily inside a biosafety cabinet and many other small chambers reaching log 6 microbial reduction. For full biodecontamination of the biosafety cabinet, Delox provides an external blower that connects to the biosafety cabinet. Delox box is equipped with a power cable and its connection, a power switch, start-stop button, a hydrogen peroxide sensor connected through the sensor inlet and a software which connects through an Ethernet cable. The Delox HP cartridge, from which the hydrogen peroxide vapor is released, is a consumable that should be stored in a refrigerated environment and disposed after every use. Delox blower is equipped with a power cable, 2 hoses, 2 connectors, and a cable for connection with Delox box. Delox also provides plastic boards for hose connection and closure of the biosafety cabinet. On the control panel, the blower has a power switch, a start button for the blower, and remote start reset button for Delox box. The blower has inlet and outlet ports to connect to the biosafety cabinet through hoses. In this training video, the setup and a biodecontamination cycle of the full biosafety cabinet will be demonstrated. Before operation, follow all safety instructions and wear the personal protection equipment showed in the video. The cabinet's blower should be turned off during the whole procedure. Place the optional biological and chemical indicators inside the biosafety cabinet. Biological indicators contain resistant microorganisms and validate a log 6 biodecontamination. Chemical indicators change color when exposed to sufficient hydrogen peroxide concentration for an appropriate exposure time. Place the Delox box unit inside the biosafety cabinet in the center to provide an optimal distribution of hydrogen peroxide. Connect the power cord to the Delox box and plug it in inside or outside the chamber. Connect the Ethernet cable and link it to a computer equipped with the Delox logging utility software. Check the operator's manual for instructions on the software installation and operation. Connect the Delox hydrogen peroxide sensor to the Delox box using the Y splitter in the yellow cable and place it away from the Delox box. Pass the yellow cable to the outside of the cabinet through a cable hole. For the installation of the Delox HP cartridge, open the sealed zip bag and remove the cartridge. Inspect the cartridge for any signs of damage and check its expiration date. If everything is in proper condition, proceed to insert the cartridge into the Delox box by aligning the cartridge base's recesses with the metal components within the Delox box cartridge opening. Push the cartridge down and rotate it to the right until you encounter resistance. Switch on the Delox box. Launch the Delox logging utility software. For the blower installation, firstly open the blower case. Connect the blower to the Delox box using the yellow cable. Connect the power cord to the blower and plug it in. Switch on the blower. Take the smaller plastic board and fit the straight connector on the opening of the smaller plastic panel. Adjust the cabinet sash height and cover the entire sash opening with the plastic panel. Use tape to secure it and seal the work chamber. Seal open cable holes with tape. Connect the shorter hose to the connector on the panel on the front of the cabinet. Connect this hose to the outlet port of the blower. Fit the elbow-shaped connector on the opening of the bigger plastic panel. Place the larger plastic panels on top of the cabinet exhaust filter. And seal them with tape. Connect the longest hose to the connector on the top plastic panel. Connect this hose to the inlet port of the blower. Make sure the cabinet is well sealed. Push the start button on the blower for 1 second. The biodecontamination phase will start. During biodecontamination, it is recommended that the operator checks the cabinet for leaks with a low concentration hydrogen peroxide sensor. If a leak is found, immediately seal the area with tape. After the biodecontamination phase, the aeration phase starts automatically. Delox logging utility will indicate the current phase of the cycle. After the end of the aeration phase, verify the hydrogen peroxide concentration on the monitoring software and through the cable port with a low concentration hydrogen peroxide sensor. When the concentration is below 1 ppm, the biosafety cabinet can be opened. Remove the hoses and panels placed on the top of the cabinet. Turn on the biosafety cabinet. Remove the tape, panels, and hoses from the front of the cabinet. Turn off Delox box. Remove the biological and chemical indicators from the cabinet. Remove the Delox HP cartridge. By holding the white base, rotate the cartridge to the left and pull up to remove it from the Delox box. The cartridge should be put back inside the zip bag. Reseal it and dispose of it according to local regulations. Remove the Delox box from the cabinet and store it. Turn off the blower. Disconnect the cable and hoses. Store the blower and hoses. The biosafety cabinet is sterilized and can be safely used. Thanks to Delox box, your quick and efficient biodecontamination solution. Delox, delivering biodecontamination for everyone, everywhere.